Hello everyone, welcome to day 355 of playing chess every day for you. Let's find the game. We're starting with the white pieces here. I'll go ahead and play e4. We're playing against the French defense again. So I'll go ahead and push. They play like this. I just develop my knight. I could give a check and try to get them to block. But I can also just... I'm quite sure that maybe developing this way is actually better, but let's play knight to f3. Knight to c3 is also good. If they ever take, then I just take. They actually give up the pawn now, so I'll go ahead and take. And if I go here, they do have checks, but I just block and I should be fine. Yeah, so it's time to... They already want to come in and give me a check and try to come in. If I give this check, they can block two different ways again. I think I should just improve my dark square bishop right now. I don't want to block my queen though. Let's go ahead and put the dark square bishop here. And if they check me, I just go back. Or I even push. I'm just trying to free up. So this was attacking my e5 pawn and they go ahead and win it. I did not see that. If I give a check, they just block. Takes. Then I can win a pawn. And if they block like this, after takes, the knight must take. It's a nice move. If I go here, takes. I'm not threatening to jump in. Let's go ahead and take. This knight is very weak. They can pressure it. I shouldn't have missed that this attacks my e5 pawn, because now I'm down one pawn. I could castle as soon as I can, or I could just develop normally, and I think that's the best play. Because if they jump in, then I just move. I also have moves like this right now. But then they take here. I don't like that. Let's jump in. I can't really go full fork because the queen protects. I'd have to go here. I'd have to go here and then here. I could castle right now. If they want to jump in here, that's okay for now. I mean, yeah, I could go for this right now while I have the chance. If they kick me away, I can kick the queen. And the queen has to go all the way back. And then I can just jump back. Let's actually go for this. If they kick me, like I said, I tempo the queen. If the queen goes all the way back, I just go here. And I am just down one pawn, which is bad, but it's not that big of a problem. Obviously, I'm clearly threatening the rook here. If I go here, they can take here, but that doesn't really attack my rook. The queen just goes all the way back. Now I can go here and then try to jump in here. My knight is weak, so I think I'll go ahead and move this one. Actually, to just keep control of this square. And then try to go here. We just go here. I can go ahead and castle. They just move their bishop. If I castle, they can create a double attack on this, but then it's already protected by the knight, so let's actually go ahead and castle. I could castle. I don't like this double attack. Could play a move like this, trying to just open up the board. I think I just activate my queen slowly here. Improve a bit. They can't really attack it at the moment, except they can with this move. So I have to be careful. Let's go in front of the king. They actually go ahead and castle. Now this is a weakness. It's only protected by one pawn. Can't really do much about that right now. I see that I have the moves like... I have moves like taking. Because if they do take, well then I can go here. I open up a check. If they take though, I have a check, but then they move to the corner. And I can't take either of the knights. If I just bring a rook to the center, I think that's best. If they attack this, I just push. They want to jump in right now, but... Yeah, I can't win the knight with discovery because it's protected, which is annoying. I don't see where they're trying to come, maybe here. I'd love to remove this bishop, it's just very annoying. If I go here, they take. Here takes. I don't have moves like take. I could just improve my structure. Then the knight becomes stronger by coming here. I don't want the knight here. Let's actually go ahead and move, and then I'm threatening to, well, not have discoveries, but let's see. I'll play like this. they want to jump in, I always take. Do have to be careful of my discoveries. On the knight. Takes, deadbeat takes. But then takes, bishop takes, check. They move and they're safe. Obviously I can't castle now because they'll give a check with the bishop. Love to put the queen on a good square for me. A bishop trade would be nice. So I take, what do they have? A fork? No. I don't see anything. I just see a blunder that they made. And they just hang the piece after winning. And now I'm completely winning because I can play here and they have to push, and then, well, I can just take. And the position should be a complete win. Very aggressive move. Really aggressive. They just hung the knight and they're playing this. I mean, I just moved back and I still have this move and they have to push, and then I have sacrifices, so this should be a win for me. Let's slide. Well, I can't slide back here, that would be quite bad. Let's slide forward maybe. What if I slide here? Yeah, I think I just slide here. I could slide here. Let's just go and stay here where we can't really be targeted at the moment. Well, I don't know why I'm playing so scared. I could just take and then move, but I think I just keep it simple and play here. Just slide back. It's a nice, actually managed to trap my bishop. Now if I take, they take. If I go here, takes. They really managed to trap my bishop because of my silly move. Now I don't have sacrifices. If takes, the rook takes. Then I can come in and maybe attack this pawn. Now if I go here, they take my bishop, I can take here. Maybe this move's the most accurate because I take here and I threaten mate. Let's go here. They take, I take. Knight takes, take what they take. I mean, I just have this. I threaten checkmate. The knight takes, I take. They do have a check, which is very annoying, but I just move. And I threaten mate and the rook. They do have a check, which is really annoying for me. Luckily, it's only a pawn check. Yes, I'm threatening mate. If they take, I take with a check, and then I pick up. I'm up a pawn again. After they hung a piece, I just hung mine. They give a different check. Oh wow, they just pick up 2 of my pieces. They can just play something like rook up and be winning. They're actually up a piece now. After they just hung a piece. I play such a silly move. Queen over, which traps my bishop. I actually missed that. I am still threatening mate. They can't really take as well because then I pick up the bishop. Takes, I can almost pick up the bishop. I'm hitting the rook and the knight. If they take, that's good for me. They do take. Now check. Can pick up this and I'm attacking the bishop. I can also try to rook lift, but I think this is just the best move. Now here, pinning my queen to my king. Wow, okay, now takes. And now takes is a check too. Really? Missed the threat completely and allowed them to pin me. Now I'm completely lost, and if I take here, they just take. Yeah, really bad for me. And they can even take here. And I'm just down the queen and I lose. Wow, this is mate also. Let's see this messy game. We played the French. These are the best moves. F4 is actually a really good move, apparently. Just holding on to this, because here I missed the threat on my pawn already. Which is... I don't know how I did that. These moves are all okay. That's a blunder, just hangs the knight in one move. That's a good move. Oh wow, so they do win material here. So even though they blunder the knight, they actually have a guaranteed way of winning material here. Because their bishop, queen and rook see this point. It's actually a very nice find for them. What I had to do was go ahead and take here. And if the knight took, then what? I guess the plan is knight takes, because if they take, then I just take the rook. And yeah, that's the plan. If I take here and they take with the knight, suddenly I have the move here. Actually wants me to play bishop away. And then take. And this is actually good for me. This is weak. Their queen and bishop can't really do much. Let's say they play here. That just takes and takes. So I'm actually losing material here, but I did miss the knight move, which opens up my bishop and escape route. The knight takes move is very bad because they take another piece with check. And this is just all wrong from me. Let's play a second game actually. This time with the white pieces, I'll play e4. They play e5, so knight to f3. They play the Petrov defense, which I dislike. I can't just play like this. I don't think trading the knight off would be good. My light squared bishop is weak. I think I just play like this though. Knight c3. They pin me. I'll break. Obviously, I would play knight to d5, but then take and protect the bishop. Maybe this is a good move. Just put some pressure on them, but if they take, I can take the knight with the tempo. And then also the bishop hangs, so they actually go ahead and take. But that doesn't really do much because I take and I'm attacking this. And they have to push. That move, if they take, that's bad for me. If they want to push, I just move back. If I take, they take. And they hit my bishop. But if I take and they take, I can take here. Then they pin me to my king. Then I break the pin. Let's see, I take here. I could also just take here right now. And hit the knight. And if they take, I just take. Let's take. And obviously I have discoveries on this knight too, so I could actually go ahead and take this and then have this attacked. And completely ruin their structure if they're not careful. Yeah, so queen here. I'd be able to play something like this. And then takes, queen would take, I would take. Damage their structure. They do go ahead and take. Now I can just take and I hit this and they have to take and take. But if they take, I take. They can take my queen, but I have an open rook. I hit the knight. I don't really threaten to damage their structure. I can play this queen move and then try to do that. I can force them to damage their structure. Now if takes, I take. If the knight takes, I have this move. I don't think they should take, but they do. And if I take here, they have this move. So let's see, maybe I play here. I feel like this move would make sense, but then they can take here. But then I have discovered checks, so that doesn't work, like I said. Yeah, I think this move is very strong. Now takes, discovered check. If they protect, I just take. This is opening up a big discovery. If they take, it's a check. It's a check. They have to move the king. Then I pick up the queen. And I just win material though. Or at least win a pawn. Okay, that does not work because of this. Okay, so they're trying to play like this. That's fair. Let's take. They queen. I take. If king takes, rook check. Rook check. Bishop blocks. I mean, I'm just going to try and double up on that bishop already. I mean, check, I just move. They are actually up a piece, so it's just my poor calculation. Spending 0 time. I can double up. If they go here, I move. I then try to win these pawns. Yeah, rook up, I just go here. They're still defending the bishop. I can go here. Try to get them to push, and then I can push myself. The king is running. If I push and they take, I can come in here. They don't have any. I don't have any checks against them. Let's go. Maybe here. If they take, I just play here. I just lose a pawn. Bishop over. I'll just go ahead and attack it again. They defend it again. But now the bishop is pinned, so I could try to use that. The bishop is completely pinned. I could try and push through. If they play king back, the bishop will be defended, but then I try to advance forward. I tempo my rook. I mean, I just slide up. Because if they attack me, obviously they'll lose the rook, and if they move over, then I just have moves like this. But I am just down 4 points of material. King over, I mean, I can push. And if they take, I take. And if they push... Now takes is a check, but then rook takes. I think I should probably try to take. And if they take, I can really try to win these pawns. Rook here, maybe. It takes, rook takes. I mean, I just probably keep the position closed. The king is there to protect. Okay, nice move. But now takes, the other rook takes, and then takes. And they just up a bishop. If I move here, for example, I do protect this, so that's something. If they push, I probably just slide back. Okay, they choose to play like this. Taking my other rook. I check, I just move this way. I'm threatening to take, almost. I check, I just go here, but then there's a mate on the board almost. If I go back, there's no mate on the board, but they do come in and attack me. Yeah, so here they can't take because I'll take. Yeah, they can't take because I'll take the rook. Oh, but they can pick up my rook. I saw that too late, and yeah, now I'm in big trouble. And the game is basically lost. I'll go ahead and resign. Let's see the second game too. I played an 84.1, but they played an 91.4, and I made one blunder this game. The opening was completely fine. I am slightly better here. If I just take, I'm completely winning actually. I played this. And this is a blunder. Obviously it's a blunder, it's not a double check. So they take my queen and they are tempoing my bishop. That's why I'm losing. I have to take their queen. They can take my bishop and promote. And then I'm actually down a piece and their king is completely safe because they moved their bishop. And I'm already completely lost. So yeah, the entire game came down to... I thought going here was a very good move because it's just a big threat of a discovered check. But if they take, they can just survive. And if I take the pawn, that's the best move. Threatening to... Maybe they take, I just take. I have some pressure here. If they move the knight to protect this, it's a mistake because I was still just hangs this pawn. But what I did was try to pin the pawn to the queen, to the king, but they take with a tempo, which I missed. And they pick up an extra piece and just win. So obviously it's just no calculation from me and just playing silly moves. And just like in the first game, I just play really quickly and lose the game because I'm not calculating. At the moment I'm really tired of playing every single day. I'm almost at the end, so I'll just try to win tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching and I'll see you tomorrow.